This woman's eyes turned red. Jessica's vision became blurry. She was about to turn into a zombie. Annie saw her best friend get infected and went up to hug her, but Andy immediately pulled Annie away. Jessica fell to the ground and began shaking violently. She completely turned into a zombie. She rushed toward Andy and the others. Andy pushed her away at once. Just as Andy was about to fight back, Annie shouted to stop him. Even though her best friend had become a zombie, she didn't want her to get hurt. But Jessica changed her target to Annie. Luckily, Andy pushed Jessica out the window just in time. But to his surprise, Annie grabbed Jessica. No matter how Andy tried to convince her, she wouldn't let go. Andy had to hit Jessica's hand with a chair. Annie was very angry at Andy, but now they were trapped in the classroom by zombies. The bigger problem was how to escape, or they would all turn into zombies sooner or later. Andy stuck out his head and found a fire hose. He wanted to use it as an escape tool. Just as he was about to get it, a zombie kicked it farther away. Luckily, Andy used a tool and got the hose. They tied knots at intervals and prepared to move down to the classroom below. Jack, the smallest, went first to scout. But he found that the classroom below was also full of zombies. He had no choice but to move to the second-floor broadcast room. Luckily, it was still safe there, and a teacher helped him. After confirming it was safe, everyone started moving one by one. Soon only Andy and Annie were left. Annie was still angry at Andy and refused to leave. As the zombies were about to break in, Andy quickly apologized to Annie. After he persuaded her, she finally agreed to leave. But Annie moved very slowly, so Andy couldn't leave either. At that moment, the zombies broke into the room. They jumped on Andy, and Andy was dragged downstairs. But luckily, he held onto the fire hose. Unfortunately, a zombie grabbed his leg. William, who was hiding outside the wall, happened to see this. He wanted to help Andy. He jumped over and grabbed the fire hose. He kicked off the zombie holding Andy. The two of them finally got into the temporarily safe broadcast room. They tried to check online to see what was happening outside the school. While everyone let down their guard, the fire hose behind Jack suddenly shook. The hose broke the window. Everyone was shocked by the noise. Andy gathered his courage and went forward to check. At that moment, a zombie fell down. Everyone was scared. It was a zombie that could climb ropes. Andy tried to knock the zombie down with a mop. Jack came to help, but they couldn't make it fall. Jack almost got bitten. Finally, Jack picked up a computer and hit the zombie, knocking it down. Just when everyone thought the danger was over, Jack suddenly got a nosebleed. A girl said she saw Jack get bitten on the hand. Everyone quickly moved away from Jack.